How's it going at home, wherever you are? My name is TurBotFilms, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Episode 5, I think it is. Should be right, and I don't really know. Anyways, we are we're doing a departure from the moon's surface with Kerbal in his rocket, and I'm having fun with the gear, as you can see right there. I didn't know how I figured out that, but if you spam the G button, I think it's, the gear button. If you spam that, they will just, if they're in the out position, they will just pump in and out, because they changed how the animation works, and they can actually reset from where they are and return. It's awesome how they did that in the latest update, I think it is. I don't really know. It's something with the latest update. Anyways, but I had some trouble getting from the moon. If you're looking how much rocket fuel I have, I don't have much left. But I know there's one extra way how to get away and how to power your rockets. I'm gonna come to that a little bit later. But as you can see, I'm putting up a maneuver node for the journey, how I will travel to or from the moon, not to the moon. I'm already at the moon. Weird stuff this is, but it's easy to return. You just aim away. You aim towards if your rocket is towards Kerbal, you just gas from there, and you should be fine. If you're not in the very, very wrong position, which you sometimes can be. But anyways, I ran out of fuel. As you can see right here, I'm out of fuel. So I didn't know what to do. I was stuck. But then I remember I have a rocket. It's just called the EVA pack. And the EVA pack, I don't even know how much Delta V EVA pack has. It's not a lot, but well, if I did this for about, I don't know, 45 minutes I think it was, and I finally got there. You will see that. I'll get to that in a second here, but it's insane. It worked. It just took forever to do. But it was the only way to get back, and well, I saved his life, since apparently the EVA fuel is still bugged. Who knew? Who knew that would be bugged? Anyways, it's still bugged. It's supposed to actually empty out of the capsule, but it does not. Anyways, we cut on to a bit later. It's about the final part of the burn I did here, so I'm gonna just continue pushing here. So as you can see, I did a lot of things here. So I'm about 22 kilometers from the surface, and that's 18. That should be fine. So I just alright. Finally, I returned to the rocket and got back to Kerbal without any problems. It was annoying though. You might find it actually was annoying. Yes, weirdly enough, it was really annoying doing this, but I did it. I got the science. I got the science that we needed. But it took forever. That's the only problem. Most of this recording was actually just that. Or that was, I actually did 2 recordings for this episode. That's how long it took. I usually record for about an hour every time, and I cut that to about a 10-minute episode. Yeah, it takes forever to do this. So you might find out. But yeah, that took most of the time. Just gonna fix one thing here. Alright, there we go. That should be fine. Alright. Anyways, I should not talk about that anymore. But I was thinking we should probably want to start trying some unmanned missions and try out our equipment a bit better. So how is the best way to do that? Well, the best way to do that is by putting up a satellite network. So I designed a satellite, and here it is, or its rocket is here, and I just launched that into orbit with no. I think the first one had no problems. I launched it 3 times. Yes, 3 of these. That took about 45 minutes as well. Yeah, it takes forever to record these episodes. I do all this for you guys. Hope you enjoy. Not that I should complain. It's actually pretty fun. I actually get to play a game that I usually don't play that much, because I don't find the features to be much. But then I found out about all these mods thanks to Scott Manley and all the things he did. So most of those mods are in this, and I think a couple more or a couple less. I don't really know. I just don't know. I just know I found out how to do a realistic space program in this, and I just went for it. It's insanely fun, and you should try it out if you play this game forever and are getting sort of bored of it. Not that you really get bored of this, because there's a lot of things to do, but really when the features are like, I have unlocked all the science tree, or I play mostly in, I think it is, the sandbox mode I'm mostly playing, because I can actually do what I want and explore. But adding to the realism, like I did here with the satellite network, like as you can see now, I actually have to aim at the Kerbal center, or the mission control there to actually get connection. Now I can't control my rocket. I'm out of connection. So I need that. That's a specific part that's very, very valuable for the gameplay, I think. There's a car coming up outside. Scary sounds. Anyways, I need to put this in a 2,800,068 meter orbit, so you know, it's a lot. But after doing that for a while, as you can see here, I think I got into a perfect Kerbal synchronous orbit. Now I just need to do that 2 times more. It's quite an annoying thing to do, and they have to be angled like a triangle, otherwise they won't really work like they should, which is, well, it's kinda hard, but you know, it's interesting. That's the simplest way. I found it without launching like 15 million satellites and putting them all in low Kerbal orbit. That might work too, because they can just ring the signal around and you will get a perfect like that. But I think that will take like, I don't know, 4 or 5? No, not 4 or 5, like probably 10 to 15 satellites. You need a lot, because you higher up you go. I got constant signal with mission control. This is this satellite, the ComSat 1 here, which I will rename shortly to ComSat 1. I think I did it. Yeah, I did it, but I don't know if I actually showed it. But anyways, I aim one of these satellites at an active vessel, which is not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to this one of those to mission control and then actually do the circle. Totally. So yeah, I guess one of them can be free, but no, they can't actually. They can't, because otherwise they'll just lose connection and that won't work. That's why the omnidirectional antenna is on the top of them, because I don't have to actually point that towards anything. You'll just contact it will just go active vessel, which you can choose as an option on the other ones, but you don't really need to, because I don't know how long they reach. I think it's about 80 kilometers. Yeah, I just flipped. I did my single flip. I just usually do that. I don't know why. It's the Ferrum Aerospace mod. It's making things harder. You might find that true or not. Anyways, since I need fairings, yeah, stuff is harder, and I don't have a lot of control except I think it's an advanced SAS I have on top, just below the fairing. Can't really see, it's pretty dark, as you might find. I can only see the pretty skies of Kerbal lighting up my environment. And yeah, I broke the rocket, because you know, why not? So I lost an entire section there. I did in fact notice I didn't need it, so that's good, I guess. It's just a precaution. Alright, I'm aiming this thing at the ComSat 1, so I'll get connection. There we go, connection via the ComSat 1 system, which is great, just what we wanted it to work. So now we just need to put this into an Kerbal synchronous orbit. Hard words. Anyways, you don't have to see that. I'll just cut away from that, because that's a boring thing to look at. Anyways, now we're in that orbit, and we're about to angle it correctly. And I think I just shifted it here, or if I just prepare the satellite. I don't really remember how I did it. But as you see, the lines there represent the signal, so I get the signal via the satellite via ComSat 1, which is contacted to mission control, so I can actually control my ship. The thing is, these satellites are going to need an upgrade in the future, which is sad, but they are going to. I need extremely powerful satellites later on, and I think I need about 4 or 5 of them, but they can actually be out in a higher orbit connecting to these satellites, so I'll see how I do that, but they need to be, I think it's outside the moon orbit. I'm planning to put them, but I don't have the technology for them yet, so they are not to be worried about just yet. I still have some things I need to complete, some science things. I need to go to Minmus. I haven't been there yet. I also need to return to the moon a couple of more times, upgrading the rocket, of course. I don't wanna have the same problems again. Ugh, horrible problems. Problems? I can't speak anymore. You know, stuff is getting very weird with this. But there we go, the satellite. I can't speak today. What's up with that? Anyways, I skipped the entirety of the third launch. This is just a separation of the satellite in orbit, and I'm just gonna angle it towards the north thing of it. Oh, where is it? North? There's no north. Yes. So they will be angled and actually just, I think it's not spin on top of its head. Just spin in a sideways direction over the long side, like the side So what I mean is the solar panels will spin, not the entirety of the thing flip over itself. Also, you can see I have solar panels on the body of this thing, just so I could launch it without actually have to extend them first. I usually like to extend them later, because it looks kind of cool that very small ship just expanding, and then it's done. I literally think it looks amazing. Alright, so now I just have to figure that out, how the system is gonna work. I did that took about 10 minutes left. Ugh, horrible time consuming things the satellites are. But I think they're working. The only problem I had now is that they might overheat in the future. Yeah, so that's a problem. I don't have any vents. I have vents on them, but they just absorb waste heat. Anyways, I'm not gonna go into that. This is a satellite linking station. The first one of many we're gonna put out around Kerbal. This one can reach a little bit further than the big spinning ones right left to us. I don't know why it can, but it just can. Those things spinning can't even reach, I don't know, around the moon. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I have to leave you now, but I'll actually go into the intro here. Outro, man, I mean. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Press the subscribe button up in the corner, as you can see right now. It says anything. And anyways, I'll see you guys next time.